What is up, guys? It is your boy Mace is the Case, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today I'll be telling you guys about the time I cut my foot open. It's a pretty gnarly cut, but I'll get to that in a little bit. So when I was 13 years old, just 1 year ago, I say about 6 or 7 months ago, yeah. It was a normal morning. I walked downstairs, I had some breakfast, and when I came downstairs, I had some breakfast. Okay, but then me and my brother were having some problems that day, so me and him were like fighting, you know, like brothers always do. And it was say about, I want to say 10 o'clock, 10:30. It's when it didn't happen, but it was involved. Okay, so we were fighting over basically, like, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I kind of forgot, but it's what it was. I forgot, but I was chasing him through my house, up the stairs, and I was trying to get an object from him. I don't recall what it is, but I'm pretty sure it was a shirt. Yeah, it was a shirt that he wanted to wear, but I didn't really want him to wear it, so I took it, and he got it back, and I didn't want him to wear it, so I chased him around, and so me and him stood at each other, and he was kind of standing there, and I was kind of telling him, like, hey, dude, give me that shirt, bro, come on, please, and he's like, no, let me wear it. I was like, nah, bro, I can't let you wear it, and yet he kept saying that he wanted to keep wearing it. And you know what? And I didn't really want it to escalate to something like that it did, but it did, and it got real. Is what it got down to. So when I say about 11:30, I basically it was him that did it, guys. It was him that did it. It was him that did this cut.
For the background noise, I'm looking for all the brothers' headphones. Or my headphones.
So when I was continuing, I was telling him, like, please give me my shirt, dude. It's not gonna hurt, just give it to me, bro. And he said, no, let me get my shirt. I was like, no, bro, just give it to me. And so when he didn't give it to me, my brother came up and literally came and grabbed me and said, don't, just give him the shirt to Peyton. And he wouldn't give it to me, so he I don't know, he kind of just came around me and got past me, and then he ran. Okay, so this is getting down to the real part, guys. Woo! Okay. So basically so he got around me, and then when I was walking, I was chasing after him, so when I was chasing after him, the bed was laid out this way, so it was the room was square, you know. It was a master bedroom, and it was this, and so the door was right here, so it was literally right there when you walked out. And so when you walked out, he pulled the door open. Okay, he closed the door, and I didn't expect this to happen, but so he cut open because the door got under my foot, I guess, and it tore open. And the picture I will show you guys at the end of the video, pretty gnarly. And so basically what happened was we stood there for a second, not knowing what to do. Everyone was freaking out, and we were like, what are we gonna do? And I was just I was not in tears. I was just in really, really bad pain. And I was like, can you guys just help me, call somebody? And they called my mom, and she was at the time she was at a golf tournament. I think it was for my lacrosse, my older brother's lacrosse, for the fundraiser. But as they were doing that, we called her, and she drove all the way to the hospital because, so now I live in Summerlin, but I used to live in Henderson, so it was a long drive out to Summerlin. But we were living in Henderson, so we were at the house. And my sister had to come pick me up, and she told me, she was kind of just laughing, guys. It was kind of really rude. I'm just kidding. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. It kind of sucked, but it was pretty funny how I cut it. Yeah, it was pretty funny. So when I walked down, my brother, so the cut was really deep, so I couldn't walk. And I stood up, and I was like, guys, there's something wrong. And so we turned on the light, and you could see this gnarly cut. So we called my mom, and my sister came and picked me up, and we went at the hospital. And that was the same day my dad got the hospital. So he came down literally from the hospital because he just got discharged. And when he got discharged, he had to come down to me, who I was getting led into hospital because I decided to cut my foot open, like I said. And so, I mean, I missed a lot of lacrosse, which is sad. I missed most of my sports. Crutches. Okay. Now I gotta tell you guys one funny story about my crutches. So, when I was in class, I think it was my math class. I was in my math class and I was just standing there and I wanted to go get, I think it was, I need to go to the bathroom. So I was sitting and my crutches were right here. And when I stood up, my crutches just, I don't know, they like slipped and fell. And I just dropped because I couldn't put much pressure on my left leg or my left foot because it was pain. And, hey.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, that was just the light turning off. And so what happened was, where was I at? I was at the, okay, so basically what happened was I went to the hospital. And when I went into the hospital, my dad came down, and it was a pretty gnarly cut, I gotta admit. And when I got there, my dad was coming, and he just got discharged. And so I was standing there. Oh yeah, my funny story. Okay, so yeah, so I stood up, and they slipped. And so when I did it, I just fell, and I hit my head really hard on the desk. And the whole class was laughing. I mean, it was pretty funny. I was like, the way I did, because like I said, I couldn't put much pressure on my left leg because I mean, it wasn't pain, but it was like, if you put pressure on it, it could like ruin the stitches or whatever. And I got a lot of stitches. I say about 35. I had 2 layers, so about 15 on each. 10 or 15. I mean, it was closer like to 30. I mean, I had like at least 10 to 15 on each layer because it was so deep. And the doctor said if I had, I say, 1 more centimeter, I would have torn my tendon. And what that would have done is that would have been like a year recovery. That would have been really, really bad. But I'm so thankful that didn't happen because I'm getting back into lacrosse. It's been about 6 or 7 months. And it's been a really good 6 or 7 months. I've been really good at lacrosse lately. It's been awesome. But so I went to the hospital and I got stitches, and my brothers went home. I mean, they got me there, but then they stayed home. And then my dad and mom came, and my dad took my brothers home because, he just got discharged, so he needed to get home and get some rest. So my mom was there. Man, they had to numb my foot, and it was bruising the part they numbed it. And when they numbed it, I was in excruciating pain. It was pretty rough, but I got through it. My brother came in. The funny part is my brother came in. He was like, dude, are you kidding me, bro? Just put a Band-Aid on. I was like, what? You guys have seen the picture. Like, you can't just put a Band-Aid on that. I mean, it was pretty funny. My sister came in, and she was, like I said, she picked me up, and she was laughing. I mean, it was pretty funny from her perspective. And my perspective is pretty funny. But, yeah, I got home, and I got a rest. And so we told our mom and dad, how we don't want to get in trouble. Like, you guys all know that. You guys always had that one time. You guys don't want to get in trouble. So we told her I cut my foot on it. When I was walking in the house, I cut my foot on the nail. But that was impossible because when we were walking, you can't cut your nail because that would have been on the outside. But I cut my foot in the inside. So that wouldn't make, like, any sense. So we told her the real story. I mean, they were kind of mad, but, I was missing my Arizona Scottsdale tournament. I mean, I watched my team, but it's kind of sad because we went into the championship and I wasn't there to experience with my teammates. And, I mean, I came back next tournament and I got right back into it. But I had to keep bandaging up. Okay, so when I got my stitches off. I say 6 or 7 months, and so I got my stitches done, and we went to them, and they said that the stitches were not ready to get out. But I told her, they told me we were gonna still take them out, but they had to put glue on my foot, so it had to be another maybe week. And another funny story was in PE, I had to, walk the mile with my crutches. Not like walk the mile fully, but like he told me I had to participate, and I did, but I didn't really want him. I told him I'm just gonna sit out, so I lost participation points for that day, and I feel like I was right because you can't make me participate when I have crutches. Like what the heck, dude? Come on. And so yeah, when I got my stitches out, they took them out. I mean, that was hard because it didn't hurt, but it was like all the pieces of like scabs and stuff are coming up, and I have a huge scar. I mean, it was a pretty, I say funny and rough couple weeks. I mean, it was hilarious, but I'm glad that's over with. I mean, at least I experienced getting stitches, man. I got stitches in my hand when you can't really see it, but I got stitches in my hand when I was earlier. I was playing with metal and it ripped up. So this is my second incident with getting stitches in my hand. So yeah, and I put super glue and we taped it up every day. I mean, it was a cool process. But yeah, that's my story of getting my stitches on my foot. So that'll be about it, guys. I'll see you next time, and be sure to like and smash that subscribe button. And please, I'll see you guys next time. Comment down below if you guys want to see a video that you guys want me to do, truth or dare, or anything. Next video, I will be showing you guys. It's a surprise. It's gonna be posted tomorrow or the next day, but it's a surprise. I will not be posting on Thursday and Friday, and I will tell you guys that tomorrow. So peace out. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. See ya.
Wisdom teeth.